Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy the Cali Texan, and this is actually my third video up today. Let's go. Make sure you're caught up on all the latest videos from your girl. Hit that little bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And let me tell you about my experience with an MRI. I got my first MRI done today. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not know, I was actually in a car accident on St. Paddy's Day. And no, me or the driver were not drinking. It was not our fault. We were actually driving to downtown Houston. We got free tickets to the Houston Rockets game, basketball. So we're all excited. We had the two kids, Nolan and my nephew Aiden, up in the car. And this 45 freeway is brutal, y'all. Like, these Texans drive totally different than Californians. It's crazy out here, especially this 45 freeway. So what happened was, traffic started to appear and the car in front of us stopped. So we stopped. The car behind us stopped. The third car behind them, like the third car from us, did not stop. They were going way too fast. They just couldn't stop. We heard the brakes. We heard them slam on the brakes from like way back there. And yeah, like we knew we were about to get hit, and they hit us. They hit the car in front of them, and that car hit us. So it was like boom, 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 like that. So that happened on St. Patrick's Day. By the time the cops came and they took all the details that they needed, they got all the information. The ambulance came, but they didn't take nobody away. By that time, we still tried to head out to Houston and get to our game, but unfortunately, we got there too late and we missed the game. So we were pretty upset about that, but at the time, we were just kind of like in shock and going through the after motions. We did go get checked up the following day, and we were actually really sore and a lot of pain. And now we are in chiropractor. We go to therapy every 3 days, like 3 times a week. And my doctor requested me get an MRI. So most of my pain is in my right shoulder, my neck, and my back. And I noticed like simple things I used to be able to do, like brushing my hair, like cleaning the shower, just simple things. And I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand more than my left hand. Simple things, my arms get really tired. I can't hold them up very long. Even walking Rocket. Like, Rocket just turned 2 yesterday. It was his birthday. But he is a very strong dog. So when I walk him, it used to be fine. Like, he would pull me, but I would be able to, like, pull him back and, like, get over here. And now he pulls me, and I feel like my whole arm is, like, whoa, like I can't. Like, he just pulls me. He's too strong for me right now. But, the therapy, the stretches, the massages, that's all helping. I do feel like the days I go, I feel my arms are better. But at the same time, the days I go, by the end of the day, like, I'm done. I'm tired. My back is killing me. Like, I just need to sit down and relax and stop doing my normal tasks. Because usually when I get home with the kids, it's homework, it's dishes, it's dinner, it's laundry. It's like, until it's like 9 o'clock, and that's when we sit down and watch like a TV show or something together and before bedtime. So back to my MRI story, right? So I just wanted to fill in all the blanks, all the questions there if anyone had any, and explain why I'm getting this MRI. Now, I've never really been in a car accident. I've never had an MRI done. And I know some people are very nervous, very scared about the thought of getting an MRI. Some people are claustrophobic, and they get very, very scared of the idea of going into like a little tunnel, like in which you do. And I know especially some people like if you're a little heavier, like you're very scared because the first thought that comes to your mind is, I'm gonna get stuck in that little tube, and I don't want to get stuck in that little tube. So let me just talk you through my experience. I know everyone's experience is different, but it may give you a little tips, a little, how do you call it? Not free of mind. A little peace of mind. That way you kind of can know what to expect, okay? So I got the schedule for the MRI today. I went first thing. Ladies, do not wash your hair and go in with wet hair. That's it. That's what I did, but nobody told me that. And then when the technician had me lay down on the little bed, he asked me if my hair was wet, and I was like, yeah. And he said he's seen at times that the wet hair somehow can throw off the images and affect the images. So we tried. I don't know if it worked, but I guess it did work because he didn't reschedule me. We put all my hair to like one side, like right here, all of it like on one side. So just a tip, like for you guys, because no one told me, the wet hair could throw off the images, and then you might have to get rescheduled and go through the whole process again, which nobody wants to do that. It's like a waste of time, waste of gas. You got to go through it again. Like, nobody has time for that. So just like, don't wash your hair that day, or if you do, just dry it real good. Okay, so they walk you through, like after you sign in, I went to this little dressing room, and he gave me a gown and some shorts. Now the shorts were kind of like that recyclable bag material, like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Not the plastic recyclable bags, but it's like a, I don't know what it is. It kind of tears, like, I don't know what material it is. I always refer to it as like that recyclable bag material. Well, they were shorts made out of that. Now they were new. They were in a sealed package. I opened them up. I popped them on. I put on my gown. I tried to tie myself up. Items you have to remove: your bra, your jeans, like your shoes, your purse. Like, obviously I don't have no footage of me inside the machine because I had to leave my phone inside my purse in the locker. So I was allowed to keep on my t-shirt, and then I put the gown over. I left my underwear on, and then I put the little shorts on top of that, and then I did leave my socks on. Now, I do recommend you wear socks that day. Like, don't try to come up in your pretty little sandals, because it does get cold and your legs and your feet are like out of the machine. They're exposed. So it was pretty cold in there, so I was glad I had my little socks on. So once you do that, you have your socks on, your underwear, your shorts that he gives you. You keep your t-shirt on, you tie yourself up in the little gown, you try to get the bag, So then you leave the rest of your belongings in the little locker. You take your key, right? So then I went to the room. I left my key on the windowsill. Like, it was not in the machine with me. It was not nowhere near me. It was away on the windowsill. And he asked me to remove my hair clip that I had my hair thrown up in. I guess it has, a little metal screw or whatever. Like, I just had to remove it. So that sat there with my key. And then I laid on this bed like this, right? I laid down. And then at my neck, there was like a pillow, but it was like it kind of cradled my neck right here. It was kind of like picture this, like an M-shaped pillow. So my neck was like in the middle part, the dip, and then it I don't know, like, you guys, I'm sure you can visualize it. It cradled my neck, right? So then he covered the rest of my lower body with like a sheet. I guess that's kind of like their blanket. It was like a sheet. And then he gives you earplugs because it's very loud. These machines are very loud. I kept my little earplugs just to show you guys for this purpose of the video. He asked me to throw them away when it was done. I pretended to throw them away, but I put them in my purse. So you squeeze them, and then you just pop them into your ear, like so, right? So I got 2 of these, 1 for each ear. Now, I am lying flat on my back. My head is cradled in the little pillow. My lower half is covered in the sheet. So he tells you to relax. Close your eyes and relax, is what he says. First of all, it is impossible to relax because you're nervous, you're scared, you don't know what is going to happen. The machine is very, very, very loud, okay? Let me rewind. After you get dressed, they ask you to use the restroom before if you need to. I do suggest you try and go use the restroom. I didn't, I didn't pee myself or anything like that, but you don't want to be inside the machine and then have to feel like you have to go pee or another type of bathroom. You know, you don't want that feeling like I should have used the bathroom, which at the moment I didn't have to use the bathroom, but it is 45 minutes long for I got 3 of them done. I got my neck, I got my back, and then I got my shoulder, my right shoulder. The first procedure, I guess that was my neck or my back, I'm not really sure. It was 45 minutes long in this tunnel. You're like in this tunnel. So I do recommend just try to go use the restroom. You don't gotta go, but I do recommend you trying to go. So, like, let me fast forward. So now I'm on this bed, and then he, like, pushes a bunch of buttons and does a bunch of stuff, and slowly your bed goes inside. It's like a tunnel, right? It's going in. It's like a big circle, right? Hold on. Come on, buddy. Okay, so now you're inside this big circle. He tells you to close your eyes and relax. That's not gonna happen. But you try your best, okay? Just try your best to calm yourself down and relax. You're gonna start hearing tons of weird, loud noises. Even though I had the earplugs in, it was still very loud. I heard like a hammering noise. It sounds like someone's hammering, like boop, 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 boop. And then you hear like a jackhammer, like a machine gun, like boop, 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 boop. And then you hear like, it sounds like an alarm is going off. I swear it was like, it's like all these noises going off. And then like you're thinking like, is something wrong? Is everything okay? Is this normal? Is the machine broken? You know, like do I need to get out of here? But I mean, trust me, it's all normal. It's all these noises that the machines make, right? So it goes on, and then they change. Then you'll hear quiet, and you're like, okay, cool, like we must be done. And then like 10 seconds later, a new noise will start, and you'll hear like all these crazy noises. So it was, yeah, like a hammering noise, like a machine gun, a jackhammer, and then like that loud, like a warning alarm sound. I don't know how else to describe it, but. And then you also hear, I don't know if he played it for me to, like, or if it was part of the noises, I'm not sure, but I swear I heard like birds chirping. So I think they play like a calming noise in the background besides all the noise going on inside the machine to, you know, try to relax you. But I heard birds chirping. So that was 45 minutes I was in there, right? And I was like, and then he told me to keep my eyes closed, and I peeked. I had to look up. So I opened my eyes. I don't know if I did any damage to my eyes by doing so. I hope not. But I had to look. I was curious, and my curiosity got the best of me. So I opened my eyes and I looked up. Now I know some people are claustrophobic and may be scared that, you know, the machine's right there against their face and they can't breathe. I understand why you guys feel that way, especially if you're a little on the heavier side. But trust me, when I opened my eyes, I had like a good amount of space between my face and the top of the machine. So I had plenty of space from my face to the top, okay? Hopefully I didn't damage my eyes by doing so. I don't really know what happened while I opened my eyes. But I had a peek. I had to look inside. And all I seen was like the top of the machine. There is like a red laser light in the front of the machine when you go in. And I don't know why I looked at that too. I should have definitely had my eyes closed for that little red light. But I didn't. So then we did that, right, for 45 minutes. And then he has like some kind of microphone system where he can talk to you in the machine, because he was outside into another room looking through the glass window with his little computer doing whatever he had to do on his, I don't know how he was controlling it, right? And he would ask me, I would hear him in my voice, in my head, and he would say, "Are you okay? You doing all right in there?" And I would say, "Yeah, I'm okay." And he would, then he even did like, "Okay, you're doing great. You have 15 minutes left." And I was like, 15 minutes? Holy cow. But I was like, all right, cool, you know? So then he stopped that one. He asked if I needed to use the restroom. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go use the restroom now. So then I went, I came back, and then he did the second one was pretty quickly. And I don't know what he scanned. I just know the last one was my right shoulder. And that the second procedure was 25 minutes. And then the third one, my shoulder, I think he said it was 35 minutes. Now the shoulder, he had this plastic round device, right? It kind of looked like a helmet. I thought it was going to go on my head, but it did not go on my head. It went on my shoulder, and then my arm came through, so it held my shoulder right here, right? And then he asked me to leave my arm flat and gave me like, it looked like a long brick, like a brick cushion. So he asked me, after I had the little helmet thingy on my shoulder, he asked me to lay my arm flat, like against the little cushion for the whole time for the shoulder. So that's what he did. And then that one, actually the noises weren't that bad. That was my favorite one out of the three. I don't know why the noises changed or were different. But I do remember the last procedure, the shoulder, the noises didn't bother me. They weren't that loud. Like, they were bearable. They were cool. So then I went and got dressed. I discarded my gown in the laundry basket. The shorts you throw away. And then he told me I could go to the front and get a CD made. I didn't get the CD made because he said either way the doctor is going to get all the pictures of the MRIs that they took. So I didn't think I needed a CD. I don't need to relive this or see it at home. I don't even know if it was free or if it was going to charge my claim, or I don't know how that works about the CD. But if they do charge, I'd rather honestly not pay for a CD of images of my shoulder or my back if it's going to affect the outcome of my claim. So I didn't ask for the CD. They are just going to send my doctor all the images that they took, and that is it. So let me know if you guys had any experience getting an MRI, because this was my first time, and I just wanted to share it with you and kind of walk you guys through what happened to me. And I know, once again, everyone's experience is different. Yours could be worse, yours could be good. Go ahead and share your stories with me, or if you have any tips on an MRI and getting it done, or first timers, go ahead and leave them down below in the comments, and me or the other subscribers that read your comments will do our best to answer your questions or to give you any tips that we have. All right, so go ahead and give me like a big thumbs up, because that's 3 videos in one day. Let's go. And I will see you guys on the next video. Now, the next video is not going to be today, all right? I'm just letting y'all know right now. The next video is going to be in the next video, all right? All right. Bye, guys.